Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
There's a player below Peter that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Guardiola does well to get it back.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
That's a little off target. That's ruffled a few feathers. Roll! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Wirtz wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Scholes. And he's had a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Closing in on goal. Tchouaméni clears. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Drogba! Oh, that was no routine save.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Caceres, Vinicius Junior. And the pass is intercepted. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Scholes. Scholes! That's going to go a long way. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race. And one more try! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Wirtz. That's a sharp pass. Wirtz. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe, and he shoots! And that is one way to get his defending done. Zico goes short. In towards the back stick. Can he stop it going out? And that is out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Lopez. Yamal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there's the clearance.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the counter is on, now then. Rodri. That is good strength. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's on it, can he get away? Caceres getting this one clear. Zico.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Mbappe. Number 5.
Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover.
Field, number 17, Sanchez.
Crunching tackle.
Messi. Substitutions taking
Barcelona
place.
can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Hazard.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Wirtz. Now that's well seen too. Isco is the team's great visionary. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please turn towards the screen for a
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Scholes. Aimed beyond the defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. Yamal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Royce. Royce gets to show off his quick feet. Decent progress down the left. That's a sharp pass. Knocks it out wide. Colomwani. Royce.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That is Stuta! Caught offside that time. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Beckham. Probing pass. Vinicius Junior! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost.
Shot at goal! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold. Puyol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Taken. Great chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well read, nice interception. Distributed tidily. Beckham. Costa Curta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Shoots! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. And the referee brings the first half to a close. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Botafogo. Number 21, Vinicius Junior.
And the second half gets underway.
Batistuta.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. That is lovely. Ball is over the line. And he's had a hit! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Or looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Scholes. Yamal. Colin, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Nice looking ball. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Out to the right. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Cherki is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Looking for a runner. Cleared without hesitation. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Beckham spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's come loose. Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Oh, great feat, that.
Drives it in.